Okay, well, hello everyone. I'm absolutely thrilled to welcome you to this conference on Jenny Diski, a celebration. My name is Ben Grant and I'm the organiser of the event. And it was originally scheduled to be held in Oxford this time last year, which was shortly after the start of the first lockdown here in the UK, so it had to be cancelled at that time. And it seems like a long time ago that I started planning the event. And at that time, I was driven primarily by a desire to celebrate Diski's work. This was a couple of years after she sadly died in 2016. I was also motivated by a feeling, which I know a lot of you here will share, that Diski is massively underappreciated in academia and deserving of much more critical attention than she's received up to now. Having started as a professional writer rather late in life, in her late 30s, Diski went on to produce a series of stunningly original books, all of which challenged conventional gender boundaries in different ways. And Diski was also a prolific and celebrated journalist, most renowned for essays in the London Review of Books, though she wrote for many other publications as well. And as any reader of Diski knows, she was a brilliant stylist. While she wrote in a multitude of forms, all of her writing is inimitably Diski. So in organising this conference, I wanted to bring together people who share my enthusiasm for Diski and my belief that she is indeed a great writer. So it is unashamedly a celebration then, and one which I hope will lead to a greater knowledge and appreciation of Diski's work. I certainly have no doubt that you're going to find that it's a stellar lineup of speakers, and we're privileged to have Blake Morrison as our keynote speaker. The conference has been organised through the University of Oxford's Department for Continuing Education, and it's been so long in the planning that it spanned the tenures of 3 research officers in the department, to all of whom I owe sincere thanks. Liz Sanders, Ingrid Locatelli, who did most of the work in fairness, and David Graham. In addition to continuing education, the conference has had the generous support of Oxford's English faculty and the Oxford Centre for Life Writing. And as you will have seen, Kellogg College, Oxford, are kindly hosting us on their Zoom account. Of course, the conference has been moved online because of COVID, but I think there are considerable advantages to this format. In particular, I'm sure there are many people here who wouldn't have been able to come to Oxford in person. I'd be fascinated to see where people are attending from, so please post your location in the chat if you'd like to. Another equally important advantage is that we have a far smaller carbon footprint than we would have had if we had held the conference in Oxford. And I personally think we should continue to have conferences online for that overriding reason.